Just making sure my live is working. Looks like it is. Yeah. I am recreating a painting I did a while back. So I'm switching my phone to like look at that painting. There it is. Thanks for watching and subscribing. Let me know if you have any questions. This is basically just novacolor paint, and then I threw some matte medium on it. Super chill. All I'm trying to do is like fill the background so that I can recreate this painting that I did before. And I don't care if you copy it or follow along. Do whatever you want. Let's see. I can show you the painting. Maybe. This is the one I'm trying to do. Hi. Cool abstract that I did a couple years ago. And so I just kind of broke down these little layers I thought it was, and I put it there. And I'm just going to go for it. Sometimes I have the like capacity to chat and text, and sometimes I forget. And I get lost in the painting. So... matte medium is your friend. All right, let's get another color on here so you can start seeing some cool stuff happening. Here we go. Here we go. Organic orange. Yep, I'm on track. All right, we're gonna just bring the organic orange in here. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. Great. So as long as the paint stays wet, you can kind of just blend it in there. If it's not wet enough, you can add matte medium directly to the paint or whatever. Or flow aid. But if I start adding flow aid, I'll add so much, it's just too much. Whenever I'm doing an abstract, all I'm thinking about is just enjoying the process and covering up things I don't like over and over again until only things I like are left, supposedly. All right, this upper corner here. Water. Pretty easy way to make a background. Just take two colors and weave them together. If your brush isn't sliding across, just put some matte medium or some flow and it'll make it real wet. And if you're adding matte medium, it'll also make it like transparent, which is pretty cool and extremely helpful if you're painting all the time, knowing how to get something to go transparent. So if I put a lot of matte medium down and just mix a tiny paint into it, it'll be a lot more clear than the original paint. See, this is the original paint. There's the matte medium. See how it's kind of clear? Starting to really cover the canvas now. Yay! If things start to dry out, add water, add medium, add whatever you want. Starting to look interesting. Let's see here. The first layer here, all I'm trying to do is cover the whole canvas. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not really worried about it being perfect. Just covering the canvas, covering the white spots, covering the still exposed gesso. Getting some shapes and things going on. Okay. Cool, I'm getting some like interesting shapes and stuff going on in there. All I'm trying to do is cover the canvas with two different colors of orange, leaving huge chunks of the colors themselves unblended if I can control myself. So that there's clearly two colors in the background. There's a dark orange, organic, and then there's a light orange, cadmium. And I'm just using a little water and matte medium to keep the paint going so that I can cover all the gesso spots. So close here on layer 1. Okay, I am going to go back. What is this? Is this the cadmium? Yep. I'm going to go back to the cadmium orange and fill in a little bit more of this just to give it some depth. It's one of my things I do all the time. If I don't know what to do, I'll go back to the color before and like reblend it. It just gives it a little bit more of that, like, what's going on over there feeling. Okay. Then also, if I have the lighter color, I can go back over the darker color of little spots and areas where I don't really maybe like how it looks, so I can just cover it a little bit. Take some of those edges off so that the what used to be the background layer is now really early on in the painting getting some definition, some direction here. Okay, I think I got most of the canvas covered pretty well here. It's a little hard to see down here. It's so shiny in these lights. Okay. So this is basically the first layer of this painting, but it's there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're through 2. 3 actually. I did light orange, then dark orange, then light orange again, which is on my list. Now the next thing that's on my list is quinacridone purple. What? That's this color. It's kind of like a, well, it's quinacridone purple. How do you explain this color? Dark magenta stuff. It's looking a little thick, so I'm going to add matte medium to it. Liquitex matte medium into my novacolor acrylic. Then I'm grabbing a flat brush. Oh no, yeah, there it is. Grabbing a flat brush so that I can do some shapes and stuff. I'll show you. Okay, here goes some shapes. What you like? Don't mess it up. Oh yeah, this is cool. I think I need smaller brushes, but I like how the colors look. More matte medium, always. All right, you can see how, if you like this style of art, how like relaxing and chill it is. You're basically just going up, down, left, right, over and over again. You're finding little spots that need something and you're putting something there. Very general. Just gonna get some marks in here because I feel like it needs some marks. And I'm kind of trying to match this other painting, even though it's hard to. It's hard to do something you did 2 years ago, I think. So I'm going to get the general idea of the older painting, and then I'm going to go off the rails. Yeah, I'm really liking the just placement. I knew I was going to go like whoosh across the middle. I already went like this way across the back. Really not doing anything other than grabbing my flat tip brush and I'm going left, right, or up and down. Just filling in an area. And if I put a bunch of matte medium down, this will turn kind of clear and it just kind of turns into a different color because it's more clear. So it's almost like you have the second color going on here, but you really haven't done anything. Wish you could see it better on the line. Matte medium is basically clear acrylic, and you should use it all the time. It makes your paint last longer. Okay. All right. Let's get some big hard marks in here because we have to be bold. That's feeling pretty good. I like this feeling. Let's do some little random floating chunks. Starting to feel cool. Like I think we need some some of the if I'm copying this older painting, I think we need some more light orange. With a slightly smaller flat tip brush. Ooh, this one looks pretty beat up. This one's cool. All right, so I'm going back to the orange. All I'm going to do is place some marks just to break things up. What needs to be broken up? This feeling here does. There's things that are just not going on right up here for me. So, and it's fun. I'm having fun, so that's always good. This style of abstract is extremely relaxing and fun and not stressful. And you're just constantly making marks and covering marks up. Okay. Starting to do things here. Move some marks over here. What else? We're going to like whoosh across the back here. Then I should definitely do some more marks down here. Can you even see this? I mean, you kind of can. I wish I was better at lighting. Yeah. Okay. Someday I'll be super sick at lighting. Not really following any rules except for I'm going this direction. Woo! And I'm putting marks that I can always cover up later if I feel like I did something wrong. Left, right, up, down, left, right, right, left, up, down, up. No rules. Slight rules. Organized chaos. So that you can make things that you like quickly without thinking too hard. Yeah, this is starting to be pretty interesting to me. What other colors do we need? I think I need to cross this out a couple times. Just cross some of these out. There's just not enough of this being crossed out. I can't explain it. It's so hard to explain. Like this style of art, you're just making up and down and left, right marks, and you're going back over the layers with the same colors from the previous layers in interesting ways that kind of make it seem all on purpose, even though it was all a bunch of accidents and impulsive choices. All right, so if I'm going to go with this older painting I did, I think there's this like hot pink color in here. So let's throw some hot pink in here just to keep it going. I hope I don't run out of flat tip brushes, because if I switch to filberts, I'll never go back. Hi, how are you? All right, let's do some hot pink. I think this is the color it needs, just around here. We'll see. Oh, that's cool. Definitely wasn't expecting that. I'm painting with novacolor acrylic paint, which is my favorite paint, and they do not pay me to say that, and I still love them. And it's also the cheapest paint of all the brands. And it goes on super silky. You don't have to add a bunch of stuff to it if you're like me and impatient. So I'm going to start going pink around what I'm kind of calling the treehouse thing here. I'm not trying to do anything like, I'm just going to abstract, not anything that looks like a thing. Stay tuned for more in-depth thoughts. Oh my gosh. Marks here, it needs a mark here. I'm trying not to look at the painting that I'm copying from a couple years ago. I'm trying to go off on my own now. It's so hard to just stop looking at it. But I want to go off on my own. Notice I'm not using a palette or or water really at all. No color paint is badass. All right. And I'm just using like dollar store. These are dollar store flat tip brushes. You know they're dollar store when there's no words on it. I can do a whole in-depth video of how to pick good brushes from the dollar store if you want to see that. Oh, I'm starting to really like how this looks. Just getting marks going across it. Marks, marks, marks. I'm trying to kind of follow this old painting I did, but I don't want to get so stuck that I feel trapped by it. And I have other videos on my channel about painting like this. I call it basket weaving. Go find those videos if you like. All right, now, not looking at the original. Oh gosh, it's so hard not to. What does it need? It needs a big chunk of color, like right in here. All right, so I kind of got some ideas going on in here. This is only a couple colors. We got cadmium orange, organic orange. Then I switched back to the cadmium orange. I haven't mixed a color yet because who has time for that? Just kidding. I have an aversion to mixing colors. So then I switched to quinacridone purple, which I added matte medium to, which made it look kind of reddish. And now I switched to hot pink. And I think it needs more. What does it need? I think I need to go back to the darker orange. I think that's what I need. Oh, wow. Anyway, thanks so much for tuning in. I'm going to keep going. I think I'll be able to finish this in an hour. We'll see. I don't really like to do too many timed paintings because I'll start making huge messes. I think I need a darker color to go through here. Should I just go with some red? I think I gotta go with red. If I can find it. Yeah, I found it. Boom! Cadmium red. I think this is what I'll go with. Oh, look how bright that is. Oh, it like threw all the other colors off. Yay! Filming reds online. It's like its own personal challenge. Okay, back to another. This entire painting is all flat tip brushes. Every time I change a color, I change my brush. Because I'm lazy and I don't want to wash them all. Red going on here. I'm everywhere that I think needs something, I'm going to put a little bit of red there to try to sew all this together. We'll see. If I don't like it, I'm going to go back over it with orange. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of what I needed to have is some darker color here. Here. Like darker than the orange, but lighter than the quinacridone. And once I put that back on here, it's going to be much darker. Layer 2 will look much more purpley. All right. So I'm going, where am I going with this red? Maybe that direction, huh? I think it needs that. Just get some stuff going on down here. Get a little bit of things going on up here. Whew. Scary. Okay, I am going to just make a couple squares, marks. Those are always good to break things up when you don't know what to do. Just marks. Mark. I don't like that spot right there. Cool, I'll put a spot on it. And it's weird because once you draw attention to it, you end up liking it more. It's so weird. And cool. Okay, really like the fact that I added the red. I don't know how much more I want to add. All right, getting some more marks in there. I'm just using the thin edge of my flat brush. Oh yeah, this is starting to take form. All right, I'm going to go back to this quinacridone purple. I almost want to do this really dark color. Like, I think I should. How bold am I? Oh, have you ever tried to get a novacolor paint unstuck? Close your ears. You just got to hit it against something. Yeah. This is purple. Can you tell it's purple on mine? Yeah, I love this color. Eggplant purple. Quinacridone violet. Here we go. This will be scary because this is a dark color, but how scary could it be? I'm going to have to do it. I can't find a better brush. Can I? I think I want to try some, do I want smaller or bigger marks? I think I'm going to try smaller marks. Here we go. Thanks so much for watching me paint. I appreciate it. I'm going to do more live step-by-steps in 2025, I hope. All works out well. Okay, let me move my stuff so you can see it. Here's the darker color. I'm not doing anything other than hoping for the best, putting in some marks. If I see a spot that I don't like, I'll cover it with something. That's pretty much how you have to evolve this style. Constantly reviewing, what part don't I like? Oh, I don't like that part right there. I'm going to put something over it and just keep adding to it. Little tiny squares. Like you're building out some sort of Minecraft world, one block at a time. And it doesn't matter how it ends up. Cool part is you can always cover up what you do. You can decide, I don't like that, and cover it all back up with white. Do it all over again. Use the previous color. There's so many ways to, like, quote unquote, get out of it when it's this kind of painting. just literally adding marks, hoping it works. Pretty into how that feels. How else can we okay. Oh, sometimes I hold my breath when I paint. And I shouldn't. All right. All right, I'm kind of going crazy here, but I could, like I said, I can always go back with other colors of paint. I'll show you how I can bring something back. All right, I'm liking how this feels. I feel like there needs to be like heavier anchors going on over here. A lot of people call it an anchor if you go off the side. Just kind of grabs the painting. All right, so now it kind of feels like it's going like that. Now I'm going to go back over it with the light orange, I think, to try to take some of these edges off. And is that it? I actually got a brand new color in the mail, and it's Indian yellow. I've never used this color by Novacolor. I don't even really like hardcore holiday sales, but they had a sale on paint, and I was like, well, gotta get it. So here's a brand new color I've never used ever. Indian yellow. Let's check it out. I don't even know if you'll be able to see it online. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Okay, let's try to get some up here so you can see it. Nope, you can't see it all. Maybe if I cross another color out. Oh my gosh, it's such a pretty color. Whoa. I think I have to completely veer off the original painting now because this color is taking me on a trip. It's just how it works. Just kind of follow how the art makes you feel, with the full understanding that you can fix anything that you don't like forever. Even if it dries, you can still go over it and change it. Ooh, that's cool. Was not expecting that. Okay, I'm not even sure if you're getting this, but oh my gosh, this painting, it looks kind of cool online still. I see what you're seeing. You like how it gets lighter and darker? Yay, lighting issues. Okay, so this is the color Indian yellow. It's basically what you get if you mix yellow, orange, and cadmium yellow. But if you know me, I try not to mix colors, so I just try to use them right out of the jar. Funny thing is all my art matches, so ironic. Okay, really stoked on how these colors and shapes and stuff is interacting here. But in the original painting, if you saw, oh my gosh, the original painting, it has some like blue and green. I can show you, check this out. I'm sure I can show you. It has some blue and green and stuff in it. Oops. So here's the original painting. So there's like blue and green dots and stuff. This is one of the things, this hardly ever happens, but I posted it online and it sold in 10 minutes. And I'm not really like painting for always to sell. It's a lot of this kind of style is for fun. But so when I post a painting and someone buys it right away, it kind of makes me want to do another one. So I was like, I wonder what will happen if I try to recreate this painting. And it's fun to do like a step-by-step live because then you can watch it over and over again and try to recreate it if you want. With any colors. It doesn't have to be these colors. All right, I think I need to do these little dots of green and blue. I have to find other flat tip brushes. I don't know what I'm doing here. All right, let's go with, oh, this is such a good color. Phthalo turquoise. Oh, it's so good. Watch this. Watch this. Get some of that phthalo turquoise. Oh, it looks more blue here, but it's greenish blue. In real life. IRL. Okay, we're just going to do a tiny little, very careful placements of marks. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so good. Makes me feel happy. Makes me feel happy to put that there. All right, so there's that little hint of sky blue color. Not really. Phthalo turquoise. All right, so I think I want more of it right up here. Yeah, it's so cool. Now I need to put it into these side colors to get them to, you'll see, if you just drop these little hinting colors in here every once in a while, remember, purposely picking something you don't like. Oh no, that smear's gross. Boom, and add another little spot on it. It's like so cool how this art style is. It's basically a long cover up, and you end up going, oh my gosh, I love it at the end, possibly. So there's marks over here that I don't like. It's kind of hard to show them online, but it's just where the paintbrush looks dry. So I'm going to cover up some of those dry brush marks with this blue. Wow, it's really making it pop out. Boop. Oh my gosh, can you see that? Why is it so satisfying? Just doing one little like boop. I almost want to do one right here. Should I? Woo-hoo-hoo. I think I should leave a little bit for the green. I mean, it's just like the hint of it is so satisfying. Just a touch. Correct. Okay, last one here. Yep, that's it. Okay, I'm going to put the blue down. I don't want to do too much of it. Oh yeah, now I need some green. Let's see, where is my green? It's in here somewhere. Yellow, green. I use this color all the time. So much so I have to buy it all the time. Okay. But like if you are an artist and you're buying a lot of paint, so like this much novacolor paint, like a year's worth is like $20-something. Okay. So it's not just because it's the smoothest paint on earth and the cheapest paint on earth. It's just my favorite paint. Comes out buttery. Here we go. Some green marks. Scary. Just breathe. And remember, if you're doing this, if you're trying to recreate this painting or just this style, you don't have to have these colors. Just pick any color. Pick something that's not on there that seems scary. You can always cover it up. If I did a mark I didn't like here, I could cover it up. I could use the original orange and completely cover it. There's lots of different things I could do. Oh, I just want to be really sparing with this green here. Oh. Okay. Before I really mess my paintbrush up. Oh yeah, I'm loving how it looks. Well, I'm personally satisfied with how it looks. Just getting a little dots of color in there to make your eye go, what's happening here, what's happening there. Right, there we go. little tiny hints of the green. I don't want to go too far out with it. Ooh, okay. Okay, I think I have to do one more. I can't help myself. I'm going to stop on that. So I got my green marks in, just a tiny little hint, some greens and some blues. Now I think I need to go back and knit this color again, which is quinacridone purple. Basically dark magenta. Dark magenta. Or however you say that. All right, so I am 40 minutes in on this painting. I'm really, really liking how it looks so far. This is a 24 by 24 inch canvas, if you can't tell the size of it. But I covered a lot of ground so far, I think, for 41 minutes. I'm pretty sure I could finish this painting in less than an hour. If I wasn't talking, it would probably be already done. But I like telling you what I'm doing. I want you to know how to do it. And if you've ever done live art or are trying to do live art, this is a really cool style to do live. Okay. All right. Just trying to get this feeling of things are going across. And I'm trying to take some of these little edges off. There's like dry brush marks and stuff, so I'm just kind of hinting at stuff. All right, coming across here. And crossing some of this hot pink out. Okay. So it's got this cool feeling of going like, boom. I think I need to bring this organic orange back from the very beginning. Where's that? Where's all my stuff? You know what? Let's see here. All right. 45 minutes. I think I'm going to just do a couple more strokes of this orange and then we'll see. I don't want to mess with it too much. I want to get it to the point where I'm curious, but and it feels done. You know what I mean? So let's get some orange marks. Okay, it's kind of cool. Okay. Just trying to get some orange going across. Yep, feels good. Yeah, that's what it needed. Okay, breaking up edges and corners. This is feeling pretty good. There's something about this area that feels, I just don't want to mess with it too much. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Now I was going to do a couple of, I did green, I did blue. Now I should do a couple little white dots or black marks. I'm not sure I should do full black though. I think I should stick with my purple. For now. Once it all dries, I can always go back and add black. Just trying to make some big bold marks to try to tie the whole thing together and make it feel finished. Maybe just one random one up here, right? Kind of tie it all together or break it all apart. I'm going to leave that. And then I think some white dots just kind of break up some spots here. We'll see. I've only used flat tip brushes except for this one. This is just going to be a tiny little round brush that I got from the dollar store or Five Below. And I'm just doing a couple things to break up all the squares. Yep. All I'm trying to do is put some marks in some interesting spots that need something, and I can't explain why they need it. All right, I'm going to leave that. Yep, just that one dot there. Huge one right here. Big. I'm going to put the white down. I'm just trying to figure out what else this needs. Can you even see it? Let me try to aim it towards you as I put my finger in some paint. Can you see this? Am I going to drop it on my own head? Can you see it a little bit better? Hi. Oh. Hello. Yeah. I think the last thing I need to do is some of this Indian yellow. Oh, can I find one more square brush? I bet you I can. There it is. I'm going to try to wrap this all up. 50 minutes. That's how long it's taken me to get to this point. I'm not like intentionally finishing a painting early. What I want to do is like look up and go, oh, I love it. So we'll see what happens. Just gonna get some marks in here. Places that need something or getting something. I am really liking how it looks. I wish you could see the little subtleties of the colors more online. But when I'm all done, I'll take a close-up photo of it and put it on my community area for you. So you can see kind of like what happened up close. Yeah, pretty stoked on this actually. Just need to break that up right there. Yep, just going over spots I'm not sure of with other things I am hoping will work. It's kind of hard to see what's going on over here with this light. Okay, it's getting messy and good. Good messy. I think I need to get a little bit going on over these other colors. Just a tiny bit. Just to tie a little bit of it together. I'm pretty stoked with how it looks so far, honestly. So let's see here. Let's see how close I am. All right. So check this out. 53 minutes. I'm going to stop for now because I just wanted to dry before I check it out. But I wanted you to see the painting I was trying to recreate here. One of my older paintings. Just kind of like looking at how I did stuff then and trying to do it again. Okay? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you like art. I appreciate you so much. Bye.